Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. And this one goes out of bounds on the opening kickoff. That is a rough start for the kicker and his team as the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Pacheco. He'll get this ahead for about 3. And Landon Roberts in there on the tackle. Three plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. He'll get this out wide. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line. And 4th down is coming up. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. They'll run, and here's the rookie from Michigan. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, here's Milton. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Try and throw with Milton. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Brian Cook up in his safety spot to make the tackle. 2nd down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get this very close to a 1st down. Nice run there. We'll just end up a little bit short.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in. When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the 1st down.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
He's got it downfield. Myers the connection. And And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding that that time in the pocket was quickly coming to an end. Those defensive guys were all over him, but by buying time, flushing to his right, nice job by his receiver uncovering, leads to a nice pickup.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
I mean, what a start to this game throwing the ball. I mean, I don't think the ball's hit the ground yet, Mike. He's 4 for 4. Now he's got his offense set up here early with 1st and goal.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. It's up and through. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw to the left side in the hands of Rice. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. That's quickly out to Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They go play action with Mahomes. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Eddie Jackson had the nice coverage, able to break that one up. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Motion man is Rice. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. He will have the conversion and more. And he will score. Jared Wiley, touchdown Chiefs.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll manage to get to the 33. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. Second and 7. Working out of the gun is Milton. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Bowers. A big play there for the Raiders. And even 30 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. When the offense broke the huddle to the line, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now, this defense has no answers.
On second down, here's Milton. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Trent McDuffie right there with the tight defensive coverage. Here comes Laube. And right to the 25-yard line, that is enough for the first down. So they pick it up on the ground, and the drive keeps going. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling.
And he's in! Jacoby Myers! Touchdown, Las Vegas.
That's just too easy. At this level, Mike, you give an NFL quarterback that much time to find a receiver that open, it's just going to be pitch and catch and result in an easy 6. So they got to tighten up their coverage. They got to do a better job accounting for all these receivers, because if they have guys running that free the rest of this game, they're going to light up the scoreboard.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10. A play fake, now it's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Catch is made. That is Williams. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for the second time. And he got all of this one. Headed for the sideline. 1:58 to go in the first half of play. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Hilton now to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now a give on the ground. Inside the 35. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Vegas. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Carlson able to knock through the extra point. And the Raiders will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He's got it. That's a first down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line. Now Mahomes. That's dropped off for Pacheco. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. To throw is Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Patrick to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. 3rd and a yard. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He's got it at the 7. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
No, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close.
And he's in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touched back, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, here's Milton. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Man in motion here is Tucker. Throwing on second down is Milton. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
To the air on third down is Milton. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Back deep for KC, Xavier Worthy. So we reach halftime here in Vegas, and the Raiders are in the lead. As we send you to Orlando, we'll check in with the coach. Jonathan Coachman has the EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return is Dylan Laube. Yeah! He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The third quarter begins with a run. Up the sideline at the 35. And they will finally get him out of bounds, but not until he's near the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. And he will score again. Touchdown, Raiders. That is his third touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing is Mahomes. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Mahomes now to throw again. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Landon Roberts. And the Raiders are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun is Milton. That one caught by Tucker. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Try and throw with Milton. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. To throw, it's Milton. In trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Milton from the gun here on 3rd down. That's caught. He is in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Now Carlson to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Raiders will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the play fake. Mahomes. This one. A deep shot for Rice. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They send the tight end in motion. Mahomes now on second down. That one incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. 14 on the pickup. First down, KC.
A gain of 14. And the first down, the Chiefs.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's dropped off for Pacheco. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. The second down throw is incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
They'll come up to third and 3. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. Caught by the tight end, Wiley. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Throwing again. It's a loose football. One of the Raiders has got it. He's to the 40. Still going. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Carlson now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. First and 10. Mahomes back. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. First down throw, Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And he will score. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs are able to cut into the deficit. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Putting the tight end in motion. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Throwing on second down is Milton. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And the Chiefs are going to get it back here just past the 35.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. On third down, Mahomes. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side.
Next to the score, Raiders 49, Chiefs 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On first down, it's Mahomes. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. Here's a 2nd and 6. Mahomes now to throw again. This caught right side by Worthy.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Mahomes. He's got it at the 7. And he's into the end zone. Mike Williams. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Up the middle they go. And this defense not allowing much there. They'll stop him at the 45. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. And here comes 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they move the chains on 3rd down.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
So this one, a win for the Raiders. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.